Every July since 1864, Martins have gathered for a picnic.
The Martin reunion was begun on Alice Adams Martin's birthday, which started out as a small family group and then became much larger. I'm Linda Martin Mangold, and I'm the 11th generation from Alice Adams Martin and her husband Isaac.
Well, I know she's a great-great-great-grandmother. I'm not sure how many greats.
What do you know about her?
She was really ugly. The pictures in the family book are pretty funny.
But Alice Adams Martin was clearly a beloved matriarch. She had come from New Jersey with her husband Isaac in 1838, Isaac's twin Abraham having made a similar journey from Pennsylvania a year earlier. In the woods behind Jacob Martin's house in 1864, the family held its first picnic honoring Alice. But even after her death at age 92, 7 years later, the Martin picnic tradition continued, the crowds gathering as Isaac and Alice's 11 children had families of their own. A 1918 count concluded that the various branches of their family had produced more than 1,000 descendants through the generations. And through the years, generations of Martins have set aside a Sunday in late July to gather and celebrate family and tradition. In 2020, the pandemic kept the numbers down, but the Martins still gathered at the farm their family has operated for so many generations.
Each year it's different. The 150th that we had 7 years ago, we had 153, 55 people here for it.
There is only one spot more sacred to the Martins than the old family homestead, and that is Posey Chapel. The charming white church in the painting was built in 1855, replacing a log structure. And William Martin preached the very first sermon in that new chapel.
Posey means a lot to me too. That's where our families gathered. My uncles and my father take care of the property. My grandparents and so many other relatives are buried there. It's a beautiful piece of property. Peaceful, you can see Lake Michigan from there. I hope to be buried there someday.
Sadly, the chapel itself was burned by arsonists in 1972, but the cemetery, with its generations of Martins and families Martins have married into, remains on a hilltop just south of the Indiana state line. At the old Martin homestead, the family's branches gather now and expect to gather on many more late July Sundays to come.
No matter how hot it is or how crazy the world is, we can kind of forget about it for a couple hours.